Island about this. It's just like, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. Have you been following this drone stuff?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have so many theories. I really do think I heard somebody, I'm gonna tell you this theory. I want to hear your feedback. Somebody said they're Amazon drones.
Really?
I go, you seriously think that Jeff Bezos wouldn't be clickety-clacking over at the Washington Post being like, look at what my drones can do? Like, bullshit.
I don't buy that one. All right, guys, Chrissy Clark is back, and we're in Phoenix this time.
Yeah, thank goodness. It's way better than DC, especially this time of year.
Oh yeah, better than Nashville too.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's cool as it's balls, but I'm about to go up to Michigan after this, so it's like not going to be any better now.
Have fun there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this lawsuit just settled a few days ago with ABC News.
Yes, I know. It was really awesome to see. Mostly because, yeah, it's a settlement, so obviously it's not like a, well, we're guilty, but it's as close as you're going to get. And I was doing some analysis on this, really deep diving into why this happened. And, you know, I think it's part of it is very exciting to see the news media have to pay a penance for what they've done. But also, it really is just another example of what we've been seeing, especially for young people, is young people tune in, they see these talking points, and they think, if you ask anybody on the street, what was Trump convicted of? They will say, can I say?
R word, right?
Yeah, R word, grape, whatever. They will say grape. That is what they will say across the board. And that's not what he was convicted of. He has 34 felony convictions on, not tax evasion, but like the way he cooked his books, allegedly, right? That's what he was gone on. But yeah, you won't know that because when you turn into CNN, when you turn into MSNBC, you see that Trump was a grapist, allegedly, when that's what Stephanopoulos is doing. I've actually heard rumors that Stephanopoulos is on his way out after this.
I've heard.
It's been that bad.
They haven't heard from him in a while, right?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy has been, for this to be the thing to take him down, though, it's one of those falls from graces that is just, like, it boggles my mind. You're telling me all of a sudden, when we had him, doing dirty work for Clinton, that wasn't going to bring us down. When the interview that actually got on this was him asking a grape survivor about why she could support a rapist.
Wow.
That's nuts. That didn't bring him down, but this will? That's nuts to me.
Yeah. Well, these traditional media outlets are struggling, so times are changing.
And it's so interesting because I don't know about you, but I put Fox News very much in the category of like traditional media. It's a cable news outlet, right? And I don't necessarily call them like mainstream media, but they are in a pocket of mainstream more than other independent media outlets. They're not sinking the way CNN and MSNBC are sinking. And I don't think that has to do with like conservatives or old people that, you know, pay more attention to the mainstream legacy media. I just genuinely think that like when you don't lie to people, they'll stay.
Yeah, which is crazy to say because they had a way bigger settlement. Fox News almost paid $1 billion, right?
Yeah, for the Dominion settlement.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to watch. I've never been one to really cheer for the demise of media companies. Now, I think you get what you deserve 100%, but I don't want to cheer for the demise of people's jobs. It just feels icky to me.
No.
But when it came to watching other people, the way the left has just jumped on the settlement with Fox News and Dominion, and then they are completely silent about this. It's just like, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. Have you been following this drone stuff?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have so many theories. I really do think I heard somebody, I'm going to tell you this theory. I want to hear your feedback. Somebody said they're Amazon drones.
Really?
I go, you seriously think that Jeff Bezos wouldn't be clickety-clacking over at the Washington Post being like, look at what my drones can do? Like, bullshit.
I don't buy that one.
No.
I like the one where there's surveillance, like for nuclear weapons. I think that one's the most plausible that I've seen.
Well, have you seen the Iranian drone ship that's built? Okay, so it would be like a month ago, we found an Iranian container ship off the Persian Gulf coast, and the container ship had been changed to be an Iranian drone launch pad. We haven't seen it in a month. We have no idea where it is. And now all of a sudden there are drones flying over. I'm like,
that's weird.
Yes, that's convenient timing to say the least. I can't say it's causing it. I can't say it for sure, but hey, like that's interesting timing.
Yeah, it's just weird that they picked those two states too.
Yeah.
Jersey and New York.
Well, I heard that there were sightings in Palm Beach as well, which
really?
makes my eyes go, ooh.
So they're all government building sightings.
Potentially.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It boggles
Trump
my mind.
made a video, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he made a press announcement that he wasn't going to his place in Bedminster because he thought it was unsafe.
Yeah.
Which that's my other thing. It's like, oh, Palm Beach, Mar-a-Lago. Like, I wonder what they're surveying. I mean, there was, what is it? Picatinny Arsenal is the military base over there. They could easily be running, you know, exercises over there, but why not say that? Have we learned nothing from coronavirus? You know, like, do we learn nothing about how to operate and tell the truth to the American people? Just tell the freaking truth. And we're smart enough to level with you.
Yep. Meanwhile, TikTok might get banned. What's your take on that?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to today's sponsor, Prolon. If starting the year with a fast feels a little daunting, you're not alone. There's an entire community of individuals wanting to make a meaningful decision in their health, just like you. This is what makes group fasting so powerful and why I'm joining in on Prolon's January Longevity Challenge, which is a coach-led program to set you up for fasting success. Prolon's fasting mimicking diet is a revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes the body while making cells believe they're fasting. I got all 5 boxes here and I'm starting day 1 tomorrow. It's researched and developed for decades at USC's Longevity Institute and backed by leading US medical centers. It helps promote healthy blood sugar, enhanced skin appearance, fat loss, and improved energy and focus. It all starts with their 5-day program, which contains snacks, soups, and beverages designed to keep the body in a fasting state. No guesswork or planning required, which is a relief after a busy holiday. If you guys are ready to make 2025 your healthiest year yet, order your Prolon 5-day kit at prolonlife.com/DSH. And they're offering Digital Social Hour listeners 15% off their 5-day nutrition program. Use the code DSH at prolonlife.com/DSH.
I have 2 takes. First, I find it very difficult for TikTok to argue that they're advocates of free speech while simultaneously having hate speech policies. I'm like, be for free speech or don't be for free speech. Be like X or please just like, I don't really care as much. However, as a creator myself and as a woman, like the app has been dominated by women, biological women. It has been just dominated by women. It's where they're making money, they're growing, they're able to provide like college savings for their families, while also being full-time moms. It's awesome, the opportunities that TikTok has provided for young women specifically. And so getting rid of the app and then watching women cheer the demise of the app, it's just interesting to watch the woman-on-woman drama and just finding fascinating.
It is ironic. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's getting banned again. They always do this.
I know. I just saw that I think it was Chris Murray, 2 Democratic senators, they're blanking on their names, but they were putting in an injunction to extend the TikTok ban. So give them another 90 days to make their appeal in the Supreme Court, because I think the arguments start January 10th, but then January 19th, the ban is supposed to go in place. You can't make a decision.
Yeah.
It'd be a really quick turnaround process.
Should the United States add Canada as the 51st state?
I just love watching Trump call Justin Trudeau governor. I've always called him a walking tampon, but I like governor too. Governor Tampon Trudeau. That's going to be his name from now on. I love the idea in theory. My Canadian cousins, I don't know if they like the idea.
Really?
They're very conservative relative to Canada, but even then I'm like, I don't know, like, how does that work in the voting block? Like logistically, that's where my mind goes. I'm like, okay, I did the research. I guess California has 39 million people. Canada, the whole country, has 41 million people. I'm like, okay, so do you give them one or like the electoral college votes that we have in California, or do we like dice it up because like some areas and provinces in Canada are a little bit more conservative than the others? I'm like, how do you divvy that? Like, I want to see the whole plan laid out, and then I'll let you know my opinion.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, I think they respect us now.
I mean, they're going to have to, especially if they get a conservative government over there with the Prime Minister. Pierre Poilievre has been considering running, or I think he's dabbling his foot. Trudeau's considering resigning. It's so all up in the air. I'm very interested to see what happens. But I know it's really sad because my conservative cousins up there, you know, they're older than me. Some of them are older than me. And they're very successful, like very hardworking people, but it's just really hard to get ahead. And like, I mean, you don't want to compare lives, but, you know, comparing their life to like what we're doing here in America, it's a lot more difficult for them to succeed. And I want them to have the flourishment that we have here in America.
For sure. What would your advice be to Lily Phillips?
Oh, shit. My heart breaks for her. I don't know. Get good mentors, because I can't say I haven't made mistakes of that magnitude, but I can't say I haven't made mistakes, but good mentors and good female mentors that genuinely care for you and genuinely can advise you should do that. Your mother should be there to do that. And it breaks my heart that it's not.
Well, her mother's supporting it.
And no, I know. And I think that's what's really hard is like she needs female on female guidance. And she's not getting that.
Absolutely.
I know.
Our hearts are out for you. I hope you don't do the 1,000 men video.
I really hope she does. I really feel like that conversation with Candace Owens was going to open her eyes. And I feel like she just stood her ground and kind of was like, you can say whatever you want about me as long as I'm getting internet attention. And
the money must be so good. It's like blinding her, you know?
It's so fleeting though. That dries up eventually.
Yeah, she might not realize it until it's like years or months later.
I know, but it's so difficult. It's like telling a kid, do you want an Oreo now or $1 million next month? Like the delayed gratification, it's like talking to a toddler.
Yeah. Where can people find you, Chrissy?
Yeah, of course you can find me over on Instagram or TikTok at the Chrissy Clark.
Boom. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Guys.